King? And you never told us?
Alright you guys, so we're going to start by taking our seam ripper and ripping the seam that connected the elastic band in the back. Once I am done with that, I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and just cut along the elastic band where it is connected to the shorts, and I'm just going to cut that band right off. So after I'm done with that, as you can see, we have shorts without a band. And the next thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut the crotch open. And you'll see it looks kind of like a skirt, but we're going to go ahead and also cut down the front of the shorts to open them completely up. So now I'm going to take those two raw edges and just place them together and fold the shorts in half like this. And I'm doing that so that I can have two completely symmetrical bralette pieces, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, I'm taking a bralette that I have that I like how it fits me, and I'm just going to put some dots around it, and that's going to be my guide to cut out on the shorts. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, okay? It's late. So now that I have the dots on there, I'm just going to go ahead and cut through both layers of fabric until I have two bralette pieces. Alright, so now that we have our two pieces, this is what they look like, completely symmetrical. So now I'm just going to take this fold over elastic, and I'm going to put the fabric in between and just sew it down with a zigzag stitch. So I'm first doing the inside pieces of the bralette, so I'm cutting two equal pieces, and I'll just go ahead and sew them down with a zigzag stitch. And I'm also going to cut on the bottom of the bralette. I'm trying to round the corners just so it's not like just a triangle on my chest, but later on you'll see that that doesn't matter anyway, because I ended up not using that bottom part under the gray stitch. Anyway, so now I'm taking the band and I'm just fitting it to my body, and I don't want it to be too tight, so I'm going to take this skinny black elastic and I'll be placing one at the top and one at the bottom. So now here I am, I already went ahead and sewed down the inner side of the bralette, and now I'm just going to take those two skinny elastics like I just showed you, and I'm basically just going to sew a straight stitch to hold those into place. So after that, I went ahead and cut out two longer pieces, and that's going to go on the outside of the bra, and you just want to measure it and stretch it and make sure it fits from the side of your bra where it'll go all the way to the back, because that's where you're going to sew it down. So now I'm putting the band back on, and I'm making sure that it's completely centered. And then I'm just going to put the piece of the bralette where I want it to go and mark the outer side of the bralette so that I know exactly where to start sewing. So once I do that to both sides, I'm going to carefully take this off, and now I'm going to fold this front piece in half. And I'm doing that so that I can mark the center. So I'm going to take another pin and put it in the center so that I know where to cross the two pieces of our bralettes. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and place this elastic band where I want it to go, and then I'm going to pin it down in the middle. And as you can see, I put it above that gray stitch because I just decided I didn't want that extra fabric on the bottom. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And as far as me cutting curves on the bottom earlier, what I did is I just went ahead and kind of placed the end of the elastic, or towards the side of the bralette, I placed that elastic at an angle so that it's still curved up. And then I'm going to crisscross these, and that's where you'll sew them down. So after I went ahead and sewed everything down, this is what it's looking like. And you can see my zigzag stitch there. Oh my gosh, that plane in the background. Please, I'm trying to do a freaking voiceover, okay? Okay, now that the plane is gone, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the excess fabric from the bottom. And that's literally it. Go ahead and flip your bralette right side out and you are all done. You guys, I'm so in love with this project like you have no clue. These shorts were too small and they were just making me look like a Oompa Loompa because it was hugging all on my fat around my waist, but I didn't want to throw them away, so I'm so glad that I got to repurpose them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications, and yeah, thank you for watching. As always, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Gotta test it out. You know what I'm saying?